The Cambodian Genocide stands as a stark and chilling reminder. It is a horrific chapter in human history, etched in the annals of suffering. This tragedy was fueled by radical ideology, allowed to fester through global silence. It underscores the devastating consequences of unchecked power. It highlights the critical importance of remembering past atrocities. We must acknowledge these dark moments to prevent their recurrence. Our purpose is to ensure such horrors are never repeated. We strive to prevent future atrocities by learning from the past. This is a solemn duty we owe to humanity. The core message identifies the Khmer Rouge regime. This regime was driven by a fanatical communist ideology. It unleashed a reign of terror upon Cambodia. This brutal campaign resulted in the systematic extermination of millions. The regime sought the complete erasure of these individuals. Their lives were extinguished with deliberate cruelty. The immense scale of their violence is almost incomprehensible. It was a calculated and systematic destruction. The deliberate nature of these acts chills us to the bone. The Khmer Rouge envisioned a radical agrarian utopia. They sought to dismantle all existing social structures. This vision led to the forced evacuation of cities. Millions were driven into forced labor camps. Families were torn apart, their bonds severed. Intellectuals, professionals, and minorities were specifically targeted. Anyone perceived as a threat to the new order was eliminated. Education, religion, and traditional culture were abolished. The very fabric of Cambodian society was ripped apart. The regime's brutality knew no bounds. Torture centers like S-21 became symbols of unimaginable cruelty. Mass graves, known as the killing fields, bore witness to the slaughter. Starvation, disease, and overwork claimed countless lives. The regime's policies created a living hell. Cambodia became a nation of silent screams. The world watched, often in disbelief or indifference. The scale of the atrocity was difficult to grasp. Yet, the silence of many allowed the horror to continue. This period represents a profound failure of humanity. It is a testament to how quickly civilization can unravel. The scars of this era run deep within the Cambodian soul. The call to action is equally compelling. We urge everyone to share this story. It is imperative to keep the memory alive. This is not a passive request, but an active combat against silence. Silence is identified as the breeding ground for injustice. It allows perpetrators to escape accountability. Silence enables the normalization of horrific acts. It permits the erosion of empathy. It paves the way for future atrocities. Sharing the story breaks this dangerous silence. It ensures victims are not forgotten. Their voices, though silenced, must echo through time. Sharing ensures the lessons of the past are not lost. It transforms remembrance into a shield. It builds a collective conscience against tyranny. Every shared narrative is a brick in the wall of remembrance. Every spoken word is a light against the darkness. We must speak for those who can no longer speak. The stories of survival, resilience, and loss must be heard. They are a testament to the human spirit. They are a warning to future generations. This act of sharing is a profound act of defiance. It defies the perpetrator's attempt to erase history. It affirms the value of every lost life. The statement connects this tragedy to a broader context. It reminds us that Cambodia is not an isolated incident. History is replete with forgotten victims. It promotes the Turkish Odyssey platform. This platform is dedicated to giving voice to these forgotten victims. It seeks to illuminate history's darkest chapters. The subscription call is an invitation to actively participate. It is a call to join in remembrance and education. It is an opportunity to stand with the silenced. By engaging with such platforms, we amplify these voices. We contribute to a global effort of historical preservation. We become guardians of memory. This collective effort strengthens our resolve. It builds a community dedicated to human rights. It fosters a world where such atrocities are unthinkable. The crucial point is that remembering is the first step to preventing the next genocide. This emphasizes the preventative power of historical awareness. It is our most potent defense. Understanding the causes, mechanisms, and consequences of past atrocities is key. We must dissect the ideologies that fuel such hatred. We must recognize the warning signs. This understanding helps develop critical thinking skills. It sharpens our ability to discern truth from propaganda. It empowers us to question authority. It helps develop a moral compass. This compass guides us through complex ethical dilemmas. It strengthens our commitment to justice and human dignity. These are necessary to identify warning signs of future genocides. They equip us to recognize the subtle shifts towards dehumanization. They prepare us to act decisively. These are necessary to resist warning signs of future genocides. They empower us to challenge hate speech and discrimination. They compel us to stand up for the vulnerable. It serves as a call to vigilance. We must remain ever watchful. The seeds of hatred can sprout in any society. It urges learning from the past. History is not merely a collection of dates and facts. It is a living lesson, a guide for our present and future. It advocates actively working towards a more just and humane future. This work is ongoing, demanding constant effort. It requires courage, empathy, and unwavering commitment. We must never forget the faces of those lost. We must honor their memory by striving for a better world. Their sacrifice must not be in vain. The echoes of silence from Cambodia must resonate within us. They must compel us to action. They must inspire us to build a future free from genocide. Let us carry their stories forward. Let us be the guardians of their memory. Let us ensure that never again becomes a reality. This is our shared responsibility. This is our solemn promise. This is the enduring legacy of remembrance. We are grateful for your support. Please subscribe our channel. It is free and best way to support us. Thank you for watching. See you in the next adventure.